Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show. Haven't seen my nigga recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge.
Welcome to the Smarks Podcast. You know who it is, man. SOE Cash Cow, aka Mr. Sauce and everything. And I'm here with my co-host, the beautiful Queen. Beautiful Queen.
Yeah.
What's up, Queen?
Man, we out here, struggling in these streets because the winners just won't let go. So I'm here today.
Yeah.
And I have gone over hills and mountains for you people. I have.
It is still winning.
I just want us to be like the winners of the past 3-4 years, because what is this? You can't spoil us like that and then come back with a vengeance now.
Wasn't getting too many winners.
I don't like that.
Too bad.
Too much snow out here in these streets. I feel like they've been tampering with the weather though. But either way, I'm here for you.
I agree.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good. I'm real good. I've been doing all right, man. Taking care of my son, man. Going to the school, working with the kids, man.
Indeed,
the kids thing,
indeed.
man. The kids stuff been cool. So,
Is it all boys or what?
we doing both. We do 7th and 8th graders,
So
boys
just,
and girls.
Okay, all right. Do you have to have pronunciations up in there at that age or what?
No, I don't be saying nothing about
of
that.
that?
I ain't got none of that.
Yes.
And I ain't really seen none of that for real.
That's actually
honestly.
something that's prominent once you get, I would think, well, maybe in more outside structures, because I know that threw me off when I was at Tri-C when I used to work there, and people would come up and have that acknowledgement. You had to make sure you check that shit too, because people would get offended. They'd be like, "Yes, I made the point of putting it in my profile." She, oh, I'm so sorry, man.
What you mean? If I called you ma'am or she, what was the problem?
No, because it's actually him.
Oh.
I'm just talking regular,
Oh,
not
you
even
just
realizing that you want me to acknowledge you as a woman. She. Oh, excuse me, ma'am.
He said, let me look at this paperwork again.
I apologize. I failed to look over here in the left corner with our new little symbols over here. So yeah, excuse me, ma'am. How are you today?
That's wild. That's
Miss. Make sure I put that in there.
Yeah, that's weird. That's one of those things, man. That this
it's different. It's definitely something to learn, but
shut up. That's what, remember TK Kirkland, I just seen the joke he said about it where he was like, you could have been anything in this world. I said you put your mind to it. If you put your mind to it, you can be anything in this world. And that's what you chose to be.
Hey.
I said? Hey,
that's what you want to do.
That's the power of the mind. Power of the mind.
That's what you want to do.
All right, well, speaking of power of the mind, let's get to it, man. It was it's a lot of stuff going on a lot of wild stuff going on this week.
I would say.
A lot of wild stuff. Your boy was in the news. Well, he wasn't in the news, but he went viral and started trending this week.
Who's that?
Corey Holcomb.
Oh Lord! Oh, what you mean? That was as of yesterday at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific. Is it Pacific or Central? Whatever California time.
Well, today's Wednesday, so it's
right.
22.
So it's been 24 hours. Yeah,
okay.
It's been literally 24 hours. But that shit was epic. I never catch it live. I always catch it the next day, so I just saw it this morning. But yeah, it was something that I've been waiting to see happen for a long time. And you ain't even brought it in, but what he's talking about is Corey Holcomb had on a guest, Anton Daniels, I want to say that's his name, but he did say that he was gonna have this man on, and it was gonna be a nice little debate because he did respect the fact that they have different points of views. So he just wanted to see what that would be like. Dude came up there. But he was standing on business. You know how Corey, if you know Corey and keep up with him, he's kind of like the alpha man, and he prefers you to submit to him when he's in his domain. So you kind of uses that platform to kind of bully you a little bit and kind of push jokes and try to act like you don't really mean it. Yeah, nigga, bitch, nigga, and like it's supposed to be cool, but he in somehow way, shape, or form made reference to him. No, he said that he was avoiding conversations about white people, and so Anton came back at Corey and said, "But you sucking the dick of the black people." So Corey went he locked in on the sucking the dick part. Like, he's really on that homophobic shit. So he's like, he's getting amped. So they about to go at it. I'm talking about they face to face. They done move poor Darlene. Darlene usually sit in the middle. She can almost mediate in some occasions, but today she was silent. They done moved Darlene ass out the way so they can be right here face to face talking about, yeah, but you ain't gonna say suck a nigga dick again in my face and da da da. I mean, Corey was standing on business, but the dude was really coming at him like, well, you have said several things to me, that I've kind of, let you jab at me. And he like, I haven't said anything, but the minute I said suck my dick or whatever like that, now you're offended. He like, why do you pick and choose what's offensive to you? And then don't think about what you just said about the other person. But then Corey plays the game where he don't know what he just said. So it got heated. Dude ended up walking off after a while because I think Corey called him a bitch. So it was like at that point, cause they end up calling back down after they got the face to face. They were still sitting together.
I seen all that.
Right, but it was like it got back in it after a while because Corey couldn't let it go. I'm just saying, you don't say no shit about, this sucking. No, I think the next thing he said was, well, I just disrespected you in your face and I'm sitting here. And that kind of turned it up again. So it was funny. And then Craig comes back in. He's supposed to be in a whole other show. This nigga done came in somehow, some way. I don't know, maybe he was recording another podcast in another room, or he literally came in and just rolled up. But then after the dude done left though, here come Craig like, yeah, what was said? Yeah, fuck Anton Daniels, and I'm out. That nigga just dipped. You ain't see Craig no more the whole episode. We like, what the fuck did Craig just do? But I don't know what would have happened if Craig was there versus him not being there. I feel like Craig would have tried to keep the waters low, and I don't think it would have got that amped up if Craig was able to kind of control the conversation. But I don't know, because when he got into it with Zoe, Craig was sitting on the sideline like, I ain't saying shit. So I don't know, but it got hot. It got hot. I mean, I love Corey, but he was making points because when Corey's on the show, he kind of overtalks Darlene all the time. He's very misogynistic, and he's very hypocritical in some moments. And these are things that people have seen, and you may not want to agree to it, but he's really done these things, and people don't really hold him accountable for that. Craig kind of just sits on the sideline and agree jokingly. I don't think Craig be 100% agreeing with him with everything he says, but he just like, I'm the sad dude. Let me just go ahead and put my comic relief in there, and we good. But Corey be doing some shit, and they let him get away with it because it's his show. And I feel like this was the first time somebody kind of came in that bitch and stood on business. And they was acting like they was gonna fight. He like, well, we can go outside right now. Corey like, no, because I'm like, so why would you want to fight in the studio? That's the part I didn't understand. Corey wanted to stay in the studio. Anton wanted to go outside. He like, we can go outside. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't want to tear the man's shit. So it's like you are in the around expensive equipment, so you may want to rethink some things. But yeah, I thought it was about to go down. I was looking. I had to get some popcorn this morning. It was in the morning, the breakfast time. So I was still drinking coffee. I thought I was gonna have to get some popcorn because that shit was entertaining as fuck. But you said you caught the majority of it.
I caught the breakdown of when Corey started breaking down. You know what I'm saying, with the with him calling him out to his privates and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, I was just, to me, of course, Corey Holcomb, I'm not a big fan of him.
I love Corey. He's such an asshole.
But I guess maybe that's why I'm not a big. He's an asshole, but he's like to me, in my opinion, you can be an asshole, but if you're gonna be an asshole on the platform, at least be knowledgeable and at least be smart enough to be, to pick and choose when to be an asshole, when you need to be an asshole and when you don't need to be an asshole. It's kind of like Dame Dash, like Dame is just an asshole all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pick and choose when to be an asshole, you get a little farther. It's like you being an asshole is your superpower, and you using it for bad instead of good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the superpower of being an asshole, but if you use it the right way, you can do more.
Yeah.
But since you use it the wrong way, you make yourself look bad.
Crazy. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, with the whole thing with when he first called him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
and he said that he called him to his private, but he pretty much he didn't say like suck my dick, nigga. He was like, you know, you sucking the dick of the black people.
Yeah.
Right? So at this point in time, to me, it's either one or two things. Either you know, Corey Holcomb's mind is so, you know, homophobic, whatever you want to call it, that he heard the word dick and that
just set him off.
And everything else just went blank in his head because he didn't tell you to suck his dick. He didn't call you to his private, nothing like that. He was saying what you were doing. And in my opinion, if you was an intellectual or if you had any, you know, if you was thinking, you would have been like, oh, bro, you know, let's not say stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to say nothing about
chill out with that.
Dicks and stuff. You know, I know what you're trying to say. I get it. But, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't say I'm sucking anybody's dick. I don't want you to say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm quite sure he would have been like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. Yeah. You know, like that. Yeah. But for him to just be like, oh, nigga, you said suck dick, nigga? Yeah. You said suck dick. Oh, it was just like, whoa, bro. Right, it's like, whoa,
like, why did that fit you so bad?
Right, like, why is you know what I'm saying? He didn't even, once again, he didn't even call you to his part. He didn't really disrespect you.
Right.
He just said something
in general.
In general, he said something disrespectful in general. Yeah. Like, this is general disrespect.
To this
situation.
Doing,
right.
Hypothetically, or what is it called, metaphorically, to the black community. This is all I'm saying. That's crazy.
So at that point in time, either Corey is that homophobic where he just switched when the nigga, or it was fake. Now,
I definitely don't think it was fake.
The reason that I would say
I don't think it was fake,
it may not have been fake, is because, like you said, the nigga did say, "Well, we can go outside."
He said we can go outside. We're like, no,
he was like, "Nah, man, like, you know, whatever." You know what I'm saying? But then at the end, he was talking about the nigga had a bodyguard and shit like that.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. So it's like, well, I'm not about to go outside with you and your bodyguard, nigga. Like, how I know your bodyguard ain't gonna jump in?
But then he said his bodyguard was looking nervous. When after the dude left before, he was talking all this shit, and after he left, he said, he blew up the spot. He was talking about the bodyguard, how the bodyguard was over there looking nervous when they started getting into it. Then he was talking about the chick that he brought up there with him that was his wife. I'm like, Corey, boy. If you ever getting something, like if you get that man's personal space and he know anything about you, he is gonna put that shit on blast immediately. The minute some shit goes wrong, go left. That's crazy.
So like I said, so that's the only reason why I don't, you know, it may not have been fake, but I definitely at one point in time I was like, man, this nigga needs some views. You know what I'm saying? Like, because and then look, it might not have been. Put like this, it might not have been fake, but like it might not have been staged, but it might have been like Corey might have did it to up the virality. Because honestly, once a nigga, if you feel like a nigga tell you to, you know, SMD, and I get up out my chair,
right,
we fighting.
Don't raise up.
Right, as soon as you get up, I'm gonna get up.
That's it.
Right, because I know what I just said.
The fuck?
Right, I know what I just said.
This what we doing?
Right.
Okay.
And as soon as you get up, I'm
go.
get up, and we gonna fight.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I did. You know, I know what I said.
If you want to take it that way, that's hey.
Right.
It is what it is.
So by him not getting up, oh boy, not getting up, in which, you know, once again, maybe he was just, you know, maybe he felt like, maybe he wasn't scared of Corey. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it had nothing to do with fear, but I just can't see a nigga telling a chick to get out the way without me standing up. Like, without me being like, hold up, bro. Like, because this nigga standing over you.
By that time, he was standing up.
Oh, he did stand up?
Yeah, so that's when, he like...
I don't remember him standing up.
He like, get the fuck out the way, D.
Right, no. I'm saying Corey Holcomb was standing up, but old boy was still sitting there.
Oh, okay.
Old boy never stood up. So that's another reason why I was kind of thinking like maybe this shit was, you know, I don't know. Like the nigga, I guess the nigga was gonna fight sitting down. There's no way I wouldn't have stood up once the nigga Corey Holcomb stood up.
And he told us that he like, I am not in here to be. He like, I ain't playing tough. He like, I ain't that dude at all. He like, but I mean,
Corey Holcomb said that.
No, that's what Anton said.
Oh.
He was like, but I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, then we can do it.
Well, put it like this: Corey Holcomb would have put his hands on him. He definitely would have had the lawsuit. So, and there was no way he could have.
And that's what D was trying to say on the sideline. Shut the fuck up, D. much out of here. Shit.
Like,
Corey was in a blind rage.
He definitely would have sued you, bro.
Man.
Like, as soon as you would have put your hands on that nigga. But at the same time, bro, if you getting up because the nigga call you, because that's what I'm saying. Like,
that was a little deep. He took the
him getting up him getting up to me was a show of was threatening. Like,
right,
like,
you too big to be standing up over a motherfucker.
Right.
What the hell what you about to do?
And then you sit down
and be right in my face, like you right here with me. What the fuck? The hell is this? What happened?
Right, where they do that at? But I mean,
this
is a new podcast era, so I guess you got to think like that, you know, because trying to make shit go viral. So that's what I'm saying. So maybe
perhaps,
Corey was just,
and they have been kind of popping that shit for the last all day.
All day.
I've been seeing them damn little clips. So maybe you may be right about that. You definitely might be right about that. But that was
because you know what the thing about it is, honestly. And this is just on some business shit, but because I was watching, wasn't watching it, but I see Mr. Beast has the Beast games out. This is kind of like
I ain't watched the first one,
but he has the Beast games out, right? And he gives away millions of dollars. He makes millions of dollars as well.
That's amazing to me.
And then he goes viral. I just want to say, in the beginning of the year is probably the best time to go viral. Is the best time to try to get in here to get your money because once you get it in the beginning. Then you got the whole rest of the year to build off of. Yeah, because when it come to YouTube, that shit resets every year. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to start the year off
strong.
Yeah,
so if you fall off, you can have some leverage, some little wiggle room.
But once next year come, these views from this don't count no more.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So YouTube is a motherfucker. Yeah. With that bullshit, okay?
Man, it's all business.
All business.
All business.
You know, but yeah, that Corey Holcomb shit. But once again, what else went viral this week? Drewski.
Drewski is that nigga has me in tears. I love that fat motherfucking air boy. He is hilarious. Like, my God. This nigga come flying on the motherfucking, what was the strings? What do you call it? He got the harness on, flying through the sky. Oh, acting like the church preachers, Lord Jesus. With the red bottoms, the Christian Dior jackets. Oh, it was so funny. Man. He said, because I'm Christian and I have to walk in the blood of Jesus. I love him so much. My God. But yes, what's crazy about that that people are so offended by it. But they see it on Sunday. Like, you see him, he got this information from somewhere. Right. That's how you tell the baby. They saw it from somewhere. He couldn't do it without them. So,
listen. He wore the same jacket another pastor wore.
Jacket.
Like a pastor literally wore
the same fucking jacket.
Like, I'm like, this dude is crazy. But yeah, individuals are getting mad and upset. But it's funny because I seen something the other day on posted where a guy said something like the smarter people get or the more enlightened people get about just religion and life, the less people the less people believe in religion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because they do say that the church has lost a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? As well as a lot of money. Because but they still make a lot of money.
It's a hustle. It really is.
They still make a lot of money.
They do because it's a hustle that you don't know how to pay taxes on.
It's a nonprofit.
And again, like if you play that shit right, you can do a lot of things with that what is it, 501c3, whatever the hell.
501c3.
Man, so it's just like if you the mega churches know what they doing. Lord, that's all I'm saying. So it's like as long as you're non-profit, you can build off of that money because it's coming from the state, and then you get the nice congregation and make yourself, idolized as this, and just have the speaking tonations because you got to be a good speaker. Ultimately, you got to be one of them charismatic motherfuckers who know how to talk a nigga out they draws. That's pretty much what that is. Because if you can sell a point, I mean, it's just people out here who can really sell some Jesus. And I ain't mad at them because we need that inspiration and that hope. But it's just like the fact that you got to be out here outshining me, your congregation, and I'm trying to pay my rent, but yet you over here flying. I could probably take your jacket and pawn that and get the enough for my rent. So it's just like that's the part that it kind of throws me. It becomes more about how much I finance your lifestyle versus you doing what's necessary for your community. Because all you really looking for is the popularity show. And this is where all the popular people is. These people got you $10,000 or so. Oh my Lord! I sent you a clip about that. That was gonna be one of my topics. One of the pastors had a QR code. Said Jesus told him whoever will sold $10,000 right in the next 90 seconds will be a multi-millionaire.
I seen that. I didn't know they had a QR code though.
It was a QR code. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, so you really got people out here dropping cash like that with the QR code and telling them that it'll be a multi-billionaire? How do you make that guarantee right? But you got the 10,000. I just don't understand that. Like, people are really doing this and people are really falling for it.
Well, the first and foremost, anybody who got $10,000 to just donate to a church,
you got
probably
some money
on his way to being a millionaire.
Anyway, right? But for you to say what?
I'm just saying, for real, like, nigga,
you already
ain't nobody giving their last $10,000 to the church.
10,000.
Nigga giving 10,000 who got 10,000 to give.
And your pastor can ask that question, let you know a lot about who in that church.
Oh, absolutely.
He probably
already know a couple of them on their way to being millionaires.
I know how they do that.
He like, I know I'm gonna get at least 50,000 from him, her, him, and her, because I know how much they make a year. Because you gotta show your W-2s now. You can't just go to church. Can't just go to church. Gotta show you. I need to see that. We need to see your taxes.
Never.
So
no.
So they already be knowing. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, and then the thing about it is that if the person who did it, if they fervently believe that there'll be a millionaire, and they're walking and they're actually doing things to be a millionaire, because nobody, like I said, once again, nobody with $10,000 to give is just sitting at home on their ass.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I said
they're out there working, hustling, doing something. So more than likely, and then when they do a deal with somebody and they get the money for doing that deal, then they're gonna thank the invisible individual that or they're gonna thank the pastor because they gave him $10,000 and now I made this deal. Right. Now I got $1 million. And it's all because of God.
I got my miracle water and I was able to pay my taxes off.
Shut up.
$7,000 cash in the envelope in the mail after I had my miracle water.
Oh my God, you cried.
That man died because I ain't seen the commercials in a while. I ain't seen no miracle water in a while. I always thought as a kid that you get a bottle of water. They're gonna get little packets of water like it's ketchup. This ketchup packet water. What the hell? I said, oh hell no! I'll be mad as hell. I done called in or whatever the hell the case may be, and you gonna send me a packet of water. I drank my miracle water.
Listen.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, so, going back to religion, it's just, these pastors have become just
too much. Hustlers.
I mean, because back in the day, one thing I can say, back in the day, pastors didn't do all this.
It wasn't. I know my pastor didn't.
Them niggas had regular.
He had his Cadillac. Right. That was it.
Right.
He had that Cadillac till he died. I'm going to tell you that.
Nigga had a Cadillac.
That was it.
Nigga had a Cadillac. He came with his wife every week.
That's it.
He only had his
They paid the bills of the church.
Right.
That was it. He had the same suits every week. Oh my Lord.
But no, that was in the transition stage. The stage before that though, and this is why I have a problem with the church. Because I know churches that have been there since I was a child, and they haven't opened any grocery stores. They haven't opened any schools.
That's my issue.
They haven't done anything for the community.
That's my
but
issue.
Take the money.
That's my issue.
I'm talking about
right there.
It's a church in East Cleveland right now. I didn't know it was still there. Starlight Baptist Church. It's been there for fucking ever. And you look around. Everything is done. There's nothing in East Cleveland.
That area is so in need.
But they're still there.
And you can't use your tax dollars to help your own city.
Exactly. They ain't put up a motherfucking laundry mat. They ain't done shit.
That's my issue.
They
right
still there. They still good.
That's my issue right there.
But you know,
people do a lot of talking, but don't look at the problem where it lies.
Right? Why aren't you doing nothing for the community? Like
at all.
It's those type of things, as well as it's another spot called Holy Trinity. My grandmother used to go to. They don't have shit. They ain't done nothing. I've seen my grandmother get in. Man, listen, I broke it down because she was giving 10%.
10%, yeah. They serious about that 10%.
Every Sunday. So that's 4 Sundays a month.
Exactly. In attendance, 10%. In your seat.
Man, listen.
Your seat.
I'm telling you.
Man, everybody know that's your seat.
Broke the budget down too, and I was like, Grandma, you gave them millions of dollars.
Man.
And they, you know, you sick and they won't even come, you know, can't even come
ain't
see
the
you.
pastor ain't came and prayed over you. Say nobody had communion with you. Nothing.
Nothing.
What is going on? We came in and had sang with my grandma. We had communion together. I love my pastor. Yes, they did everything. And, oh, yes.
And them pastors be the same. They be family. Unless something happened between, you know, pastors and families or something, there'd be a pastor, nigga. The pastor be the same pastor's son or the pastor's grandson. Or some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they keep that shit in the family. All right?
This one is quasi. They gave over the control of the church to another outside person. But again, he's an amazing speaker. I would definitely not take that away from him. But his grandson preaches as well. But his that's not his. That's not what he kind of came in to do. You know, he'll do it. You know, but that's not really what he does. He's more into kind of what is it? Like a choir, singing. He sings. I'll say that. Okay. So he does a lot of that.
Choir director type stuff.
Some of that effect. Yeah, but he did major choirs in the city, so he's always on little tours and stuff, doing little stuff, and so he don't really have time to kind of commit to that type of position.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, it's crazy though. But that's my issue: the fact that you don't use it in a way that could benefit you to the highest. It's like you have this tax-free entity status. And it allows you to have access to all of these government funds. You can be creating all kind of programs.
But wait a minute, that's what Dr. Umar said. Shout out to Umar, but you know he going through his little shit.
But it don't take away from his knowledge that he would drop.
He was saying that that's why, because they get government funding and stuff like that, and in order to keep that government funding, they can't.
You have
build
to be
up the black community, right? One of the things is you can't build up your community type shit, like. And I don't know how true that is, but I'm quite sure it's not.
I can't speak to it because I never been through it.
I'm quite sure it's not worded like that, but it's probably something along those lines. I believe it. I mean, because I believe it. So you know what I mean.
I mean, but then I think about
because they said, oh, you know what? The reason he said they did that is because they realized the civil rights movement. Who was funding that? The church. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Churches, niggas who had trades. Niggas who had good jobs, shit like that. Those are the people who were funding the civil rights. So they said, I don't remember the year he said, but it was a year where they started passing laws. That's when they took the trade schools. They took the trades out of the schools.
Wow.
Started making niggas have to go to college.
Yeah.
And that's when they buckled down on the church and was like, if y'all want to keep getting this government funding, y'all can't be helping these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be funding civil rights movements. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you this money, but you can't.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna do all that.
Right, you can't do all that.
We got the grant money. This is our money. We don't use it as a way that this grant advises us to use it. You don't tell us how we. Yeah, no, he will not.
But I know there are some churches out there that do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's because it's
and
ways.
It may be churches.
And
it's probably churches out there that don't depend on federal funding. Who do got some bread and who do have a real congregation and who do take the money and use it for what it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you out there trying to hustle and you like, all right, I got to get this federal money too, nigga, because it's guaranteed, nigga.
But you definitely
I'm going to make more money off that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing it the right way, you ain't pressed about no fucking private jets.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You're not pressed about no Rolls Royces. You're not pressed about getting 3, 4, 5 million. If you're doing it for Jesus,
that's exactly
and the reason you're supposed to be doing right, then those type of things you shouldn't even care about.
Yep.
Those should be the last things that you should be given, that you should care about as a preacher. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, like private jets and shit, vacations and shit, big houses and shit. Like you supposed to be the most humblest.
Right.
Like you the preacher.
Right.
You supposed to
Exactly.
be. You know what I'm saying?
Your car
Like you said, a nice little Cadillac. You know what I'm saying?
Cadillac.
Maybe a Cadillac. Maybe two because you might want one for your wife. You know what I'm saying?
One white Cadillac.
A decent sized house, not a mansion. A decent sized house.
Cadillac. It might have been Lincoln. Lincoln's was big too, big bodies.
Yeah, Lincoln.
They was Lincoln.
I
think that might have been
Lincoln.
I think it was a Lincoln.
Right.
He had the big body.
You know what I'm saying? But just
but it was white.
Humble, you know, lifestyle.
I can show you pictures from when I was a baby until 2000. that Lincoln.
That's thanking Lincoln.
That's the Lincoln right there. That was his baby.
So yeah, that's crazy. But so I know you said you had something. What else did you have?
Man, you
sent me something.
You know I can't. I did send you one, so maybe that may spark some.
I had one too.
Damn, and it pisses me off because I swear I felt like I was so prepared today.
You were.
And then that weather distracted me. I had to go off and wipe the snow off. I hate that shit. Then you can't see when you drive. I almost ran into a goddamn construction area. I was like, Lord, please nobody hit me, Jesus. And then to have, what if I would have got hit and I ain't got no goddamn phone? What the hell?
Oh yeah,
just cause for disaster. Please pray for me so that I can get home safely.
All right, so should men have the right to opt out of fatherhood? That's one of the ones you sent me.
Indeed, that was a good topic.
And I did see that somewhere. I don't even
think that was on the DL Hughley show.
That was on something.
I feel like I saw that on the radio with DL Hughley.
I probably
was in the car listening.
But no, I actually was watching something else where it was like it might have been a comedy or something to where is that a comedy that you sent me?
I think that was a real life question. It
was like a little comedy and shit I was watching where they did something to the effect of accent. No, actually, it wasn't a comedy. It was old boy. I don't know if you ever see the white guy who be surrounded by the white girls, and he be asking them questions and shit. All the white girls he usually be having be like, well, he don't have all white girls. It be black girls and Puerto Rican girls and shit too. But it just be a white guy. I think his name is Brian something, and he just be talking on the computer, and the girls be around the table. Most of the girls be like, you know, OnlyFans models and shit like that.
Damn.
So I think he was talking to them about it, and the chick was trying to justify how, you know, it's not the same, or you know how, you know.
That was a question. So the question is, is it wrong, or should the man have the right to be able to opt out of parental duties if he chooses not to want to have the child? I believe that was the question. Okay. So then the woman asked another woman that question, and she really couldn't answer the question because she couldn't get past the fact that she had to break it down to the girl. She said, well, a woman has the right to say no because she can walk into an abortion clinic and say, you know, I want to go ahead and terminate this pregnancy and it'd be over with. But the man, if he decides the same, it's just whatever, because it's a woman's choice to keep the baby. So I guess she has to decide for both of y'all if y'all going through this journey or not. She's the only sole person that can make that decision. Yeah. And I was like, that's a valid ass question, but the woman would not. Like, she couldn't answer the question, so the woman had to keep breaking it down. So you have to be locked in with child support. I mean, she broke it down, but it was just crazy that it's really that simple.
It is.
That one person gets to make that decision for the both of you.
Yeah, it is that simple.
That is because by law, if she have that baby, they will tie you to it. That DNA is a part of it.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, I would have to agree with that. Like, yes, a man should be able to opt out.
Man, what would that process look like, Lord?
It would be paperwork. It would be paperwork.
Sign here, sir. Sign here.
There would definitely be some paperwork involved, but no, I mean, because you know. We talked about it, and I think that should also be like it would have to be a few things because you had to go to court for this. Mm-hmm. It definitely have to be support.
Of course, definitely,
and it would have to be proof that we talked about it first, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it had to be proof that you know she told me that she was pregnant, and we had a discussion. Yeah, and we discussed that you wasn't gonna have the kid, and you agreed, or you know what I'm saying. and you know what I'm saying, and then I can show that I didn't want to have the kid in the first place. Type shit.
It says it here, Your Honor. Right. You can just look here.
I told her
the details that are in place. I told her not to have a baby.
I told her I wasn't financially stable. Told her I wasn't ready.
She
told her I wasn't mature. She said, "Fuck me." Had the kid. So
why do I have to be obligated? I've already explained.
I think that case is cut and dry.
Man,
like
that would be different.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you don't have that type of conversation, and it's just some old, you call a nigga, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and he like,
"Quit
change
playing.
my number, bitch."
Quit
you know
playing.
What I'm saying?
You gotta do like Kane. Quit playing.
No.
What you mean?
It'll be change my number. I was only
with you.
Shut up. Stupid. With you.
Oh,
I was only with you.
Eileen.
Eileen. Not you. Don't. Hey. Not you.
Chew. That's it. Chew.
But no, like for real, like
it's crazy.
It would have to be something of that nature. And then, like I say, if it's just some old he called or she called, like I'm pregnant, nigga, like I ain't calling you, you know, change his number.
Man, right? He just avoided the situation,
right? Then that can be something where in court,
like when we don't know what you thought, maybe the call dropped. We don't know,
right?
We don't know what happened.
In court, she would have something to stand on. Like, yeah, you know, I called the nigga. I wanted to talk to him about it. He didn't want to talk about it, so I had a baby.
Man,
and now you got to pay child support, nigga. So that would make that would at least make men be more responsible when it comes to having that conversation.
Man, if they ain't responsible now,
have that conversation.
They ain't gonna have it.
I'm just saying, like, niggas be scared of that kind. You hear that word, you be like, oh shit, I ain't called. Change my name.
Like, hello,
block her.
Hello, Alina. Yes, I heard you. I would like to opt out. Thank you. Yes, I will go ahead and file tomorrow morning.
Opt out.
Thank you.
I gotta file the opt out paperwork.
I'm gonna go ahead and opt out.
Gotta file the opt out paperwork.
Get the opt out paperwork set up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the opt out paperwork for sure. Gotta get that going.
That's wow.
So yeah, I mean, I would have to go with that for sure. I had to go with that for the day because yeah, I mean, I think the men should have the power to opt out because, like you say, a woman has the power. If I say yes, I do want to have
right,
a baby,
and you do, and then she doing it,
and she like, well,
and that happens.
I don't want to have a baby,
right, and that happens,
right.
So, shoot, that be hurtful to a man as well. Right. So it's like, hey, it goes both ways.
She can opt out, you know what I'm saying?
She opt out, and he didn't want it.
She didn't even got to sign no papers.
He even told the bitch, he was like, "I'm gonna have a baby. I'll take the baby. I'll take the baby. All right, you ain't gotta worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Nope, nigga. I don't want you to be happy at all.
At all.
I don't want you
taking all your joy, your peace,
I don't want to see no happiness on
all
your face.
Of that sorrow,
no happiness
regret,
in your life.
All of that
sorrow
every day. You gonna go night.
You gonna be mad your whole life, depressed. I want you to be
thinking about me every day.
About how I killed the baby. Damn, bitch.
Just
don't call me no more, right?
Lord, just want to destroy lives. That is so sad. But yeah.
Well, did you see the one guy that I sent you where he talking about the remote control test?
Oh yeah, that was wild. That was stupid. That was just damn stupid.
That was hilarious.
But again, I feel like that wasn't even a joke. I feel like there's a generation of men who are that fucking crazy and they believe that everything is a test. Cause you gotta test it. Like, look, if she blow her food, yeah, no, cause you supposed to be like, if you don't do that, you ain't real. That bitch is psychopath. Cause no, you gotta. Who the fuck don't do that? This is what this nigga said, and it's a group of motherfuckers over here like, hell yeah, in the comments. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, G. Yeah, bro, on the dead homies. That's what they in the comments doing.
The homeboys.
On the dead homies.
The dead home guys.
Man, because you know, Pap upstairs.
The dead home school.
Pap's upstairs. That's crazy.
You are, wow.
Okay, I think it's the cup water. That's what I believe it is. I think it is.
But no, I don't. I feel what you're saying. No, that's some funny shit. When he said that shit, though, it was hilarious to me.
Man,
because I'm like, I wouldn't even think of no shit like that. Like who? I don't give a fuck about no fucking movie. If I do, you know what I would do? I would get up and say, "Hey, pause that." Right, go to the bathroom.
That's it.
Right.
Oh, we can rewind it when you get back. You ain't gonna be in there that long. What you doing? Number 1, number 2. Ain't nobody dropping no sticky loads in here. So yes, no. I would think that you ain't in the bathroom that fucking long. Did you want me to have the movie when you go in there? What's going on? Should we go take it to the TV with us?
Once again, if it's a good movie,
damn.
Pause that shit.
That's crazy.
Pause it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I ain't about to take number 2 in your house.
Lord,
I ain't that comfortable.
Crazy.
Taking on number 2. I'm taking number 1.
Lord Jesus.
Come on, right back to the movie.
What's so sad is that there are being
because
out
if I
here
come
like
back
that.
and you've been playing it, I'm just gonna tell you to rewind it.
That's it. It's as simple as that.
What I missed.
It's motherfuckers who really get offended. We watched this series together. You went on an episode.
I did hear that though.
You went on an episode without me.
A chick said,
"What the fuck? Damn! I had some free time. Shit."
No, I think she was on Instagram with that shit. She was mad too. She was like, "Oh no, nigga." I think some niggas. I think I heard some men say it too, but they said
that's wild, and they really take offense to that shit.
We start watching something together, and we supposed to.
We gotta finish it together, bitch. What if you ghost me? The fuck? I'm stuck.
A bitch will do it out of spite. Like a bitch will be like, "Oh, nigga, I'm watching."
How do you spitefully want to watch a show that you really want to watch?
Why ain't you waiting for me to watch it?
And that's the response right there.
Why you ain't waiting for me to watch it?
I've definitely heard that.
Why you?
Oh, you really watched that without me? Say swear. What? Oh, that's fucked up.
On the day of homies, you watched it without.
And we had a little face in disgust. I can't believe you watched that without me.
I can't believe you watched it. I really can't.
So you about to make that a problem? Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let me go and I'm gonna get head out because I ain't come for that. Nah. That ain't the energy I'm on today. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm gonna go ahead. Adios, amigos. Let me know when you get over that.
Really?
That's hilarious. Yeah,
That's
going past a series that we can rewind, and if we don't have these functions of technology, makes absolutely no sense to me. That's wild.
No,
that's disturbing.
If a man really is doing, if a man was to do that though, like say for instance, get up and you don't stop the movie, and then he come back and don't tell you to rewind it, but still get an attitude though. Oh,
that passive aggressive shit ain't gonna work either.
That's a little feminine.
That's very passive aggressive, and I don't like that shit. Don't do that. If you got something to say, just fucking say it. I ain't got time to be sitting over here watching. What's wrong with you? Nothing. The fuck?
I mean, why you ain't stopping when I left though?
Are you really for real?
When I leave? I mean, can you?
You ain't even.
What happened? What part?
I don't even know what happened because I don't know.
Like you say.
When Mario just came in the room, I don't even know.
In the room like
when did his brother? See,
died.
I ain't know that.
You like, nigga.
Get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit.
I'm about to put another movie on.
Right. Go ahead and get some. Let's watch Different World.
I'm gonna watch this movie by myself.
I'll watch it another time. No worries.
Without you.
No worries. I'll catch it another day, another time. Just keep that going.
Yeah, that remote shit, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was funny.
If she changed the motherfucking channel, should she keep watching, then she is a psychopath, though. She a psychopath. A psychopath. That's some real loaded words there.
You call her a low down, dirty motherfucker.
Low down. Trifling.
Damn, because she keep watching the damn Netflix.
Because she kept watching a movie. So she is a psychopath. So she is like the dude from Shining. When he asked the door. When he asked the door. That's a psychopath, right? Michael Myers. These are people that I would think of as psychopaths. So you compare that to those people. Because she did not pause the show that you were watching.
A little extreme.
That's very extreme. That should be examined.
I said a little extreme. Like that's
very highly.
I'm
gonna give that a 10 out of 10 before extremities. 10 out of 10 extremities. I'll have to give that because very, very unnecessary behavior. Very unnecessary.
Yeah, I hope niggas ain't out there doing that.
Niggas are out there doing that.
I hope.
Niggas are certainly.
I hope none of you
certainly out there doing that.
Getting mad over a chick flick, not watching the movie.
It lets you know exactly how pampered these niggas was growing up. Like, what? God damn. Let me see how you and your mama act together. Cause I mean, yeah, you used to do too much. I see. Nobody told you no. Nobody. Because you just expect everything. Like a brat. Are you very bratty? I have to see where this relationship came from. What happened? I begin to be like a psychologist. Let's go deeper. What's going on with your mom, your dad, your grandma? What's that relationship like? You like your sister? Yeah, brothers? I got to get deep with it because I need to know the root and underlying cause. That's me. That's me too. I be having to understand it. Because if I can't make sense of it, I'm like, yes, I'm wrong. Exactly. You was crazy as hell.
Make sense of it. All right, Queen. Well, it's been a great conversation today.
Indeed.
Where can I find you at?
As always, Queen Marie _CLE. Her-yush. Where can they find you at, sir? The 4 for 4.
You know where you can find me at. You know, Mr. Talk and Everything, Acquired Taste Media, Black Dollar Society, and Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland. So we appreciate the love. Make sure you guys click the bio, like, subscribe. Make sure you guys drop some topics if you guys want us to talk about some things. Got some topics down there, man, so we can talk about some stuff that y'all want to talk about. Cause, you know, we like talking about shit.
Man, so can't wait to go home because I know Craig about to do a show. He gonna have that show up.
Oh, Craig do a show too?
Yeah, he got his own show, so I can't wait to see what his response is and why the fuck he just came in just to say that. What time is this show? I feel like it should have been yesterday, but he came in, uploaded the video today saying that he like, yeah, I'm about to respond to this shit. He like, don't worry. So I'm thinking it's gonna be tonight. I don't know. He just be dropping this shit whenever.
Content.
Man, so I definitely want to know why the nigga just came in like, yeah, what was said? Fucking John Daniel, I'm out. Just dip. Like that nigga literally came in saying that and dipped. Late as fuck and just dipped back out. I was like, oh hell no, this nigga crazy. So yeah, I really want to watch that. So I'll be watching. I'm gonna go head home and tune that. I'm gonna definitely be riding safe since I don't have a phone or anything else. My goddamn.
Make sure you ride safe.
Lord jeez, I gotta go ride safe back to the hizzy. But until next week, I guess.
We're gonna get back to the house.
Indeed. Right.
So next week we out.
Hey.